Japan is an extremely good booming civ, so is British. There is water on this map, as you can see, so that's going to matter quite a bit. I'm going to go to shipment sent currently, but yeah, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 whales. So water could definitely, it's going to play a major factor, I think, in this game because there's it's boomier civs, and whoever wins water could win the game. As far as civs go, we've got all six civs are actually pretty decent on water. Ottomans is probably the worst one, but they're still not bad. As for the matches, it looks like we have 1, 2, and 3. So all right, so all the mines are fair there. Yeah, mines are fair there. For the natives, we've got Cree on the top and Hurons on the bottom. Got a trade route going through there. The hunts are pretty fair. Mines are decently fair. Looks like a pretty good map overall, map generation. We've got just a cherry orchard rickshaw going around and scouting. Got a good treasure coming up here, 150 coin. That's really huge. I believe that's a 3-wolf. 3-wolf, 150 coin treasure. That's really nice to pick up. There's 100 wood treasure here that they'll probably be going for. Let's see if they see it. Yeah, there we go. See who picks that up. Whether it's British is picking that up. Good choice. Got a couple of CDB here. Let's see. Let's look at decks. Has anyone picked any decks yet? Ports, Japan. All right, so Japan's deck. He's got some sea shipments, or some shipments. He's probably going to send 3 vills as his first card, maybe even a second card, possibly, depending on how boomy he tries to go. For ports, we also have a sea deck. This is a very, looks like a pretty boomy deck, though. He's got 8 crossbow, an H2, and 5 Mamelukes, and then some cannons, and that's it. He's got only boomy cards otherwise. For British, on Azad's team, on Team Fang the Coyote, he's definitely not going C, and India is also not going C. So we've got Azad going C, the other 2 are not. Let's see. Pretty good. It looks like they might be rushing. I wouldn't be surprised if India and British rush and then ports just went full C. For over here we got Brits. He has warship shipments, but that's it. Ottomans has schooners and warship. It looks like Team DeccanTramp has pretty much just warship shipments, and then over here we got just Azad going full C. So it could be Team 1 just winning the sea outright with all the warship shipments, and then Azad isn't able to mass on C. We'll see, though. See how it plays out. Got a defensive aggro coming out, so they might be playing a little bit more defensive. India is good at booming and rushing. It's up to them what they do. Ottomans is almost aged. Let's see, orange over here. He went Mosque, so no TP. That's a very interesting choice. It's very unusual for Ottomans. He's got a lot of villagers on wood. I'm wondering if he's going to go for a dock and schooners soon or not. Looks like they're just scouting. Let's see. Got another treasure coming up, 150 food. It's probably 2 polar bears total. Got a dock coming up for Azad. 3 fishing boats were sent first for Japan. Got villagers coming out, so it looks like Team 1 is looking to rush. Kind of to be expected with their decks. They'll probably send warship shipments to control water and rush hard on land. British is booming pretty hard. He's got a few villagers on food. Yeah. He sent, okay, yeah, he aged up. Alright, so he's sent an outpost wagon and 200 coin. Let's see where he places that outpost wagon. Places it over here. Alright, so yeah, they're just looking to play defensively and go water. I wonder at what point they're going to ship the warship cards. Yeah, I don't send a TP. Got Mosque and market ups. Alright, look at the rest. We got India just scouting, seeing what's going up. He's going to find the FB right here. Japan opted for consulate and barracks. He's got a bunch of export with the Teshugo Shrine, so he's probably gonna send Japanese consulate units. Got Sepoy coming out. Longbow. Got several fishing boats already out for Azad. Yeah, if there's warships here right now, then they would have done really well. Just some scouting going on, taking on the CDB treasure. The 4 Wolf CDB treasure is really easy to take for just a really good villager. All right, so we got Abus coming out. Abus are very strong. We'll see how it goes. If Azad doesn't make any troops, this could be a really good rush. I wonder what time they'll go in. All right, they're moving in right now. Very hard rush. 6:30. Got Ashi, Yamabushi, and Abus. Got 10 more. All right, yeah, this is going to be a very hard rush. We'll see if they can hold it or not. Change it to recalculated eco population. Economic units. Can look at that. So we've got 14 fishing boats already out by Azad. Looks like they're moving in right here with the Abus and everything. This is double TCs though. Let me look at Port's deck. He does have colonial militia. I wonder if he'll send that. Got some more Asha coming in. Looks like they're deciding to not push in right here. It's a lot of longbow and Sepoy, but I think they have the numbers to maybe deal with it. It is defender's advantage though, so we'll see if they yeah, they're just backing up. I wonder if what their strategy is going to be at the moment. Let me look back at shipments sent. Nobody's sent any warships yet. It's got let's go back to economic units. We've got 25 fishing boats already for Azad. That's huge. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 25. It's crazy. All right. It's going to be over if they don't, I mean, economically at least, if they don't push too soon. Got raids coming in. I think maybe he's going to see if there's docks up. They never really saw Team 2's army, so they're just going off of guessing here. There could be a really good raid coming in here. Currently, Team 2 has map control, and we'll look at the military units so you guys can see that. They have the better military, but they need to make it work. Got Sepoy trickling in here and some pikes. The Ashy and Abus are coming around. Got 4 docks up now for ports. We'll go back to economic units. 36 fishing boats. They really need to ship the warships or it's the sea's going to be completely lost. Going to pick up the dock villagers though. That's good for Team 1. Alright. There's the outpost that just went down for Team 1. They have army, and they would probably win in a fight 3v2, but they're not using it. They're just sitting back at the moment. Let's see military units. Yeah, I don't see anything. Shipment sent. Okay, so we got the attack upgrade for the Abus that came in, but no one has sent any warships yet. It's a very, very greedy boom from Izad. Team 1 just hasn't punished it yet, though. I don't think they know that Izad doesn't have any military units. Okay, he's getting stables out now. Izad's going age 3 also, so he's probably going to be going goons. Yeah, if they were paying attention to the score, I don't know. Peter doesn't have a very high score. We'll see how that plays out. I think he's just focusing on defense. Rightly so. I mean, Izad's winning so hard on economy that he doesn't need to go heavy on economy right now. I got barracks and an artillery foundry coming up. It's really close to the enemy. See if they scout it or not. That's a whole lot of Abus. Got Japan and Brits both aging to 3. As far as scores though go, Izad his water boom's really kicking in. Can we see? It doesn't show. Okay, I was curious if it showed what they aged up with. Alright, so we've got, that's a lot of longbow. Let's look at the military units. We've got 51 longbow, 11 pike, 30 sepoy, 10 goons out. Looking good for them. Yeah, I don't think they realized that they were so far behind economically. And that Team 2 did not have military units out. Not enough, at least. Got a couple Hussar just sitting over here. Looks like it's going natives too. It's Huron, so there's an upgrade in there that increases fishing gathering rate. It's a good one. Looks like Peter Pan's not on any hunts. Wonder what the plan is there. Well, let's go back to the economic unit. So we got a naval fight here. That's pretty important. Gonna go back to economic unit so you can see 67 fishing boats. They're gonna need to push really hard, really soon. It might be over economically. We'll see. Got cav raids coming in, but we got goons on him there. The longbow has moved in, and he just lost a lot of his cav in the raid, so that's rough. That's rough for Team 1. Abus are coming in, though. Abus might be the game changer here. Abus are extremely strong. He just started aging to 3. Let's see how that works out. We still have Brits and India age 2, though. We can see that India is nowhere close to aging. Brits aren't either, actually. We have Xanter. Excuse me. We have Xanter going to age 4. Ports is Ports just started aging too. I wonder, can I look at the military or the buildings? I don't know how to look. I don't think. Is there a way to look at the amount of shrines that are out? I don't think there is. This building is though he's repairing it. Okay. I wonder what the point. And maybe he was planning on going Grenadiers. I could see that. Cav is not going to be very useful versus ports. That's for sure. Looks like he's going into goons mostly now. Got the Abyss and the Ashy here. See if they do much. The ports decided not to go in. That's a good choice probably, but he could have definitely done some eco damage. Yeah, the FB, Blue's FB is going down. Still has a stable back here though. Looks like they're trying to push in. It might be too late. We'll see. We'll go back to shipment sent. Yeah, no military warships. No warships has been sent by Team 1 yet. The Cherry Orchard Blossom, Cherry Orchard Rickshaw was sent again though, so he doesn't have to transition to rice paddies anytime. We've got flaming arrows out. I like Team 1's army a little bit more. It's very, very close though. There's a lot of longbow. Whole lot of longbow. 73 longbow. Goons are just sitting back. I think they should probably be engaging, probably with either the Sepoy or the goons themselves. It's a lot of flaming arrows. If the flaming arrows can make it work, that'll be good. Let's see that shipment's sent. Ports has not sent the ranged increase upgrade yet, so that's not. It's a little bit harder to pick off flaming arrows until that happens. Got some Abyss, a lot of goons, lots of gates. Still no warships sent. The Yamabushi are just sitting here. Let's see how the flaming arrows work out. The ports goons can pick them off, but they could sacrifice a lot. They definitely need better light infantry, or more light infantry rather. Got a few Yumi here by Xanter. If he's switched to Yumi, it could be pretty good. Yumi, Abyss, and flaming arrows versus and goons versus this army composition could work well. It's a little bit like last time. Last game there was war wagons and raiding, and then double light infantry. Double light infantry and ranged cav beat heavy infantry, light infantry, and ranged cav generally. They also have cannons on their side too. Yeah, Izzad score is very high. They didn't punish it. They had an opportunity to punish, I think, but they didn't take it up. If you make units early, you got to use them. Looks like all of Izzad's goons are done. They beat this back. There's a lot of Abyss out. As far as ages go, we still have Team 2 with two players in age 2. They're both aging up though, after they just lost their armies. That's rough. Xanter's army is going in. This could be rough by himself. Flaming arrows are coming up though. Got some goons coming out. This is looking like a really good game, guys. Izzad fished all the salmon, so there's not going to be any more food income for him. He's got, let's go back here. He's got 4K food, but he's not going to have much more of an income. He's getting onto farms. Okay, there we go. Flaming arrows are focusing the fort. I'm not sure that's the best choice. Goons are we got cannons coming out. That's good. The goons are just sitting back. Oh, there's the pikes are coming in. There we go. This could be a really important fight. Abus are extremely strong, so it's hard to count them out, and they also have the cannon advantage. So I think they have the better army right now. It's just a matter of how they use it. All right. He opted to not delete his fishing boats, but rather have them kind of patrol the shore to see if any docks were being built. It's a good choice. Looking at the military population and economic population, Team 1 has better military and better units. The Team Urumi did just come in, so that is really important. Let's see if the cannons can micro those well, along with the Abus. So look at the stats. It resists 30% range, and it has some really good stats. But Abus completely ignore range resist, so they can take them out pretty well. Looks like they're about to go in, maybe. Let's see. The goons are all over here. They didn't wall the rest of this, and they have one TP. They've had control of the TP line this whole time, but only built one TP. You still have the fishing boat alive from Xantor. That's funny. Alright, let's see how this fight goes on. Peter's got to get his cannons up. The goons are just chasing pikes. He's got most of his goons sitting back. Culverin's coming out from British. That's really important. Yeah. 2v3 is rough. A lot of the goons just chasing the pikes. If this was walled completely right here, then the goons would be up fighting with them right now. Looks like the Urumi have been microed on pretty well. They didn't do a whole lot of damage. The cannons and the flaming arrows have been microed pretty well too. The pikes are going to get one villager probably, maybe. Yeah, one villager gone down, but not going to do a whole lot more. Got ports going to Imperial. That's going to do a lot. We also have Tadstar going to H4. It's a lot of Abus. The Abus are really good here. There's no cannons and no cav by the Abus, so if the Abus are microed well, they can definitely push this. The thing about water is it's really good, and it's a really good for boom, but once players are reaching max vills, it's not as important. So if Team 1 can hold on long enough and get their vills all max, then the advantage of water isn't going to be as strong. Got a invisible scout here, stealthy scout, just making sure that there's no units coming through. Culverin's still here. We have, let's see. Let me look at Tadstar's deck real quick. Okay, he has estates. So we have all of the buildings up for, all the TCs up for Ottomans, and we got the got estates for British, and we have the villager cards for Japan. Got the flame. There's a bunch of. It's an interesting choice. The Team 2's unit composition is really well rounded, as is Team 1's, but I kind of like the units from Team 1 a bit more. The Abus are really strong. Port's goons are good, but Port's goons are amazing, so we'll see if they can carry this fight. The Culverins are coming in and going to pick off those flaming arrows. Yeah, that's 3 cannons dead with 1 volley. Avis are, most of them are sitting back here. This, the wood line here is really rough for them. I got that going on. The goons are taking out the culverins. Okay. Well, if the goons can take out, oh, they're not going to. Okay. Yeah, with all those longbows there, longbows are one of the best units versus goons, best light infantry units. The longbowman just got upgraded to guard. As far as ages go, we still have Ottomans in age 4 or age 3. Everyone else is age 4 except for Azad, who's age 5. He's got cannons out now. That's pretty big. Cannons kill Avis fast, and Avis kill cannons fast. So let's see how well that's microed. We've got a bunch of goons onto the horse artillery here. I think maybe Yumi would do really well in this situation, honestly. There's no cav, or very little cav. Oh, they called it? Oof. I don't think that was over quite yet, but well, they call it. Alright, good game, guys. Well played all. I'm going to get the next team ready to go. We can look at the stats here real quick. Alright, got that going on. Military unit population. Look at this team stats. So they had a huge advantage up until 11 minutes in. We look at the villager population. That's going to be individual stats. Yeah, it's crazy. They even had a villager population lead until like about 6 minutes into the game. Military unit population we already looked at. We'll look at the resources gathered. Yeah, that graph is just crazy. Kind of tells you it all right